There's a retirement deadline that, if you miss it, the government can take a quarter of the money you forgot to withdraw. It's called your required minimum distribution, and almost nobody plans for it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly when RMDs start, how to avoid the penalty, and a clever move that can make yours tax-free. Here's the rule. Starting at age 73, the government forces you to pull a minimum amount out of your traditional IRA and 401k accounts every year, whether you need the money or not. If you were born in 1960 or later, your start age is 75. Why does the government do this? Because you got a tax break when you put that money in. Now they finally want their cut, taxed as ordinary income. Here's the part that bites. If you miss your RMD or take out too little, the penalty is 25% of the amount you should have withdrawn. 25% on top of the normal tax. The good news, if you catch it and fix it within 2 years, that penalty drops to 10%. But the easiest move is just not to miss it. How is the amount calculated? Simple. Take your account balance at the end of last year and divide it by a life expectancy factor from an IRS table. The older you are, the larger the slice you must take. Now here's the clever move most people never hear about. If you give to charity, you can use a Qualified Charitable Distribution, a QCD. Once you're 70 and a half, you can send money straight from your IRA to a charity, up to a generous yearly limit of over $100,000. Here's the magic. That gift counts toward your required distribution, but it never shows up as taxable income. So instead of taking the money, paying tax, and then donating, you skip the tax entirely. For charitably minded retirees, it's one of the most efficient moves out there. So the takeaway: RMDs aren't optional, and the penalty for ignoring them is brutal. But if you know your start age, mark the deadline, and use tools like QCDs, you stay in control of the tax bill instead of letting it control you. This is general information, not financial advice. RMD rules have moving parts, so confirm your start age and amount with a professional. Next up, a hidden tax trap that hits the surviving spouse, the widow's penalty, and how couples can prepare for it now. Watch the next episode.